Hey guys, so I said I would first of all get the blueprints for the ships, but yeah, I sort of didn't do that, although I probably should have. I need to get the mods, so yeah, yay. Jason, you don't need to do that then. I don't care. You want me to hit slash ship? Yeah, where do I? Uh, trying to get everything. Why is there so much cat here on my key? Right, I have cats. One of which that doesn't seem to groom itself except out of spite when I try and groom it. That can't be it. Okay, options. If there's not a keybind for a chat, then you sort of don't know what you're doing. Anyway, I'm going to set that up later because I have no idea what on earth I'm doing still. Oh yeah, let's deal with these things first. So anyway, I can rant about a few things. For instance, oh, I forgot. Oh, anyway. So we have a fish tank, and if you don't know about fish tanks, people say if you have algae in your tank, to fix the problem, you just have to move the tank or give it less lights. There's like light, yeah. Basically, you have to keep it in darkness longer. Basically, they say that's the only shot of fixing it. Long ago, we used to have a ton of snails in our tank. From more recent things that I've learned, I'm pretty sure they were like the type that the pet stores don't really sell because they're, oh frick, the most part just big nuisances with, you know, I'm done, I'm just redoing that, because they just breed like crazy. Unfortunately, the small issue with that, them not really selling that is, that's why we need those, because we've added in like probably close to half a dozen of Arctiniclus, which are good fish for taking care of algae. They do eat a lot of it. At least they help. We've added in plants, which generally should not be added in with snails, because snails eat them. But I was hoping it would help compete for the food of algae, because algae are sort of like plants. I'm just saying algae for some reason. But yes. So it would help outcompete it. And we got snails that I did research beforehand would not eat plants really. If they do, they eat the dead parts of it, from what I understood. So we have, now that the algae has been pretty much taken care of by these things, we have a plant that is flourishing. The other one seems to have pretty much died, but that may have been the fact that it planted it so centered that it was in like impossibility to decorate the tank or take out old decorations that have turned, like one decoration I cleaned it because I wanted to make sure the fish had something that was familiar to the tank, that when we got like a bunch of new decorations to help make sure there's still like the beneficial bacteria and such. Of course I did clean it so heavily that probably wouldn't be true. But yeah, it turned out it was purple and blue. I legitimately had forgotten what color it was because it's been so long since we had last seen that part of it. Like, any part of it that wasn't coated in algae. But yeah, recently I realized we have a pretty much a thriving ecosystem in the tank. I've in essence been able to prove those people wrong that say that you can't just keep throwing things in to fix it. And now I just need to find a way of reacquiring those snails that they don't really like selling in the pet store. Maybe I just need to buy a bunch of fish when they have them in the tank and hope it just like hitchhike to ride into my tank. Because the plants, when you buy them, it says snail free. Like, when I read that, I'm like, dang it, we needed snails. Because, I mean, I didn't think of it at the point, but there is a chance when you buy plants, I'm talking about fish tanks way too much. But anyway, that it'll sometimes come with snails, but, yeah. I just face planted, like, that was like, what that was, I just like collided face first into that. At excessive speed, so yeah, that was great. Deaccelerating faster than you accelerate is probably a good idea for safety reasons. Because you've seen how well I can steer. If you haven't, then hi, welcome to this video. In the description you will find a playlist that basically shows you every video of this. You can start at like the third or fourth video where it says I've restarted the numbering for the series. And that'll take you to this current save. And you can begin to witness me fail at piloting at some point in that video, but you should just watch all the way through it. Yes, I'm fully aware that unknown signal is there, but again, power.
Unknown signal, what is
It basically has a bit of a loop.
No, I want to like see it.
Okay, you know the video that I'm uploading?
Yeah.
If you look in it, it should be, I don't know where. This is way too far away. I'm not going to jetpack through to it all the way, probably, but I'll give it a try. I should dampen this off, so I just accelerate towards it. And deaccelerate. Accelerate a bit. It appears to be heading slightly downwards. See, slow down. Okay, this is it. Yes, I did just jump back to this thing all the way over to it. And now I'm looting it. scrap metal for some reason. Okay, where is it? That's where the rest of it is. Really, this thing was slightly different from the last one because it did have a bunch of blast doors, and if I remember correctly, those don't deform. So that's what it was, Jason.
What?
I just showed you it and then it ground it up. Okay. That's definitely the wrong way. Jason, the video I'm uploading, it'll upload in... I have no idea, let me check. It'll upload in roughly 14 minutes, at which point it will start processing. From there, I have no idea how long you'll have to wait to watch it. But I do recall if I do recall correctly in the comment section, people are saying like, I'm here so early that it's not even 1080p yet or whatever it is. So you might be able to watch it while it's still rendering, I'm not sure. Might need to render like a bit beforehand, so you'd have to you know, have a video there, but the quality might just be low. I have no idea. Someone care to explain that to me? You know what I should do? Nothing seems to have burst into flames. That worked well. And the reason I did that, I managed to fail at doing. Wow. That goes into my refinery. Sometimes these fails do impress me. I'm still just putting... Wow, I am clearly not focusing. This way that saves energy. Seeing as though this thing is now a stationary object. Therefore where we can, you know, redirect power to things like these. And, our oxygen farms so we can recover from accidentally venting to space like 12.5 times. So, like 12.5 times or so. That was really fast. That was a lot faster than I intended to come in. Wow, I just need to like set up a stupidly large amount of anyway. Putting that realization aside. Would it even tell me if those were built by me? There are still parts of the ship that would not be, say that. I'd say beat, but otherwise it just looks better. Yeah, I have time. This is me just occupying it. Considering how... Does a shipyard... How does a shipyard exist? There's a basics of publishing blueprints. Not that I'm likely to do that. I just kind of want to look at it. was going to look for a workshop. Oh, cool, more items. Oh, this must be that cow thingy. But yeah, I'm really sure this is just because I have played Medieval Engineers. I do look forward to the day I can finally capture an Argentina's. Wait, that was not said right. Yeah, that one. Oh, there it is. So it probably would be more for like capturing drones. You know what? I'll build one when I finally can capture a drone. I do need to go restock oxygen, like now. It means I have to depressurize a room. I will. That looks like. No, that's fairly sure I accidentally left one of them on. I don't know how it actually tells you instructions about it. What, is that like a little faster or something? Yeah, I doubt so. Because if they do actually give you instructions on it, I feel like it should probably do something different. Maybe if I unlock certain ones, but yeah. I'm just gonna go. That should probably have fully pressurized the ship. pressurize the entire ship. Oh, it's breathable, so close enough. Okay, so I have upgraded these. And by upgraded, we just traded them out. So this way I have more hit points and more time for them to not have an issue. What is it? Sharpie? May not have found any special items, but he sure did find things that made my trip worth it. And I just saved that blueprint because I just wanted to, I don't know. Okay, oh, there's like a dozen signals over there, so odds are it's over there that I need to head. Okay, so what if that block is from a mod? Then why does that ship contain one? I'm legitimately being confused by that. Why do I keep saying legitimately? I know. Getting that thingy does serve me like legitimately no purpose. But I don't really care. What?
Is this something I've never seen? That's weird. What would be worse if it was before it was being constructed?
Well, while it's being constructed, does probably just as much damage.
No, it would be more if you were.
Jason, if it can't work either way, it doesn't work, right?
Yeah.
Same results.
However, that isn't really that much of a problem for this.
Would it still cause it to crash?
No. It wasn't that caused it to crash.
Oh.
It was thermal foundation being erroring.
See, I do need to get more stone.
The only thing that could cause it to crash is arrows and fatals.
Aren't they called fatal errors?
It's just called fatal in this.
Oh, so that's probably just an abbreviation then.
Yeah. I know when you have like 100 warnings. And like one fatal.
Let's just go till I run out of oxygen. Or until the spot has no more stone weight in it.
Hello world. It printed out hello world for some reason. Look, I can tell that this person is a fan of one of my favorite music makers.
And I've got to take out a ton of uranium ore. I'm just getting it now. So. So this thing just floating here. I'm like, okay, let's go get it. Hang on, Mom. Ow. Yeah, I did just swim that at like full speed, so now if I do run out of oxygen, that's it, that's done.
Whoa. Okay, I want to see what my one fatal is. It's always the same one. It's always the same fatal.
Well, then that means they clearly need to fix it, right?
Look at this! 246 errors, 112 warnings, 1 fatal.
Oh, that's they probably.
How is this game not crashing all the time? Apparently pipes delete other pipes. Oh, never mind.
Messing up. Now I need to go left. Game. Yeah, if I did run out of oxygen now, like, that it was lower than the amount I need to breathe, that's gonna do me in, like, instantly. Maybe not instantly anymore, but yeah, not very slowly either. Stick you in the prime assembler. Stone goes into. So anyway, that's gonna end this episode here. So remember, this has been My Game My Way. So you won't see anything like this anywhere else. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more like this. Really, Jason? I'm just trying to end a video here. You don't need to make a stupid noise.